Okay, item 40. Have you got, somebody's got an amendment?
Can I speak to that? There are some amendments that we've worked with the staff to put up, and I've discussed that with Jamie Goff, and Jamie overall agrees with them, I think.
Right. Okay.
This is too hard.
Joe, do you want to tell us anything before we do this?
No, I think it's all in the report.
It's all clear? Right, okay, is everybody happy with this?
One minor change.
Yep, go for it.
And I think it's just an omission, and I just changed 3 days to 3 working days.
3 working days, yes, no problem.
But it's,
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't quite understand the D, sub-delegated. What would...
So a community board might have a committee of 4 that makes the decision.
No, I think it's
also
for
means that
operational.
if the head or the GM was away,
All right.
they could sub-delegate it to somebody else in the organisation
a team leader
to act as the...
most appropriate person.
Sorry, yep. Okay, we good on this?
Just on the E, I just wondered if there was any condition that the trees had to be of a certain age or significance. Like if you remove 10 significant trees, is there any kind of requirement that they have to actually put things
They
that
don't replace them with little seedlings when they've
like
taken out a
basically like
significant...
Retreat Road or Avonside, I think there's 10 significant trees that have been removed.
So,
What's in the policy?
You know,
what's
so
in the policy, Joe, do you know?
No, it's not actually specified the size of the tree. We would definitely select trees from the nursery that are larger if there have been large trees removed, but it's case by case basis.
Well, not necessarily,
True.
because some trees were not fit for the site anyway, and so
no,
it's
that's
about...
cool. But I just want something in there that gives more.
Well,
what
what
I
do you
worry
want
about
to
under E is that, you know, to chop down trees is a cost-saving thing.
Yep.
So I actually think that if people are going to save money by cutting down trees, there should be some
So
incurred cost.
what do you
with
actually
replacing
want to
them.
put in it, Yanni?
So I just think that any tree removed under the delegation must be replaced to a similar value as what was there before.
Okay,
Well, yeah, I guess, can I just say, I'd like to support it, but achieving that in terms of the STEM values may be huge. Like how can you, you know, some trees are incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
I agree, we should value
$50,000.
trees.
So,
That's
you know,
the making.
we need to, I guess we need to be clear on the size.
I think it's splitting
and
hairs a
costs
wee bit.
that would take. I'm wanting to support it, Yanni, but
Yeah.
I think we need to be, I'm really saying, look,
he's
this has
trying
to
to
be
tell you
workable
to
too.
reword it.
Well, you suggested wording, but I've suggested wording.
It's not quite how it works.
Garlic weed.
Okay, so is there any debate or...
I'd just say a couple of things very quickly about
Sure, but can I just make sure that has anybody got any changes that they want to make to
Well,
this
it
before we
might be
debate
good
it?
on E to put replacement brackets as per council. Is it our policy now? Have we adopted that to replace them? So
It is.
Yeah, so as per council
Okay,
policy,
right,
because
yep.
that means it
Sorry,
doesn't
that's
have to be replaced in that exact place.
Right. So we've got a policy.
if it
No,
can-
Yeah,
it
we
doesn't.
did, yeah.
That's, yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so actual debate on it now? Or no other suggestions or
I
changes?
don't think it's not debate in the truest sense of the word, but it's
Yeah.
just a quick.
Okay, go for it,
word about it.
Jamie.
I don't think it's news to anyone that council is always the art of compromise. I'd probably lean more towards the second option here, but we just discussed, I obviously spoke with Phil, and as a council we've discussed the pressure points around it. And I think we've got a really good compromise there, so thanks to staff, thanks to Phil and all the other colleagues that ultimately we probably wanted the same thing. Very briefly, I just want to say that I don't think it's news to anyone either that trees and parking tend to come up quite a lot at community board, and when one of those has the potential to being removed from getting in front of that community board, I can just see that as a recipe for disaster. The last thing community boards want to do is hold up the SCIRT program. That is not the intention of this at all. So we're going to be pragmatic about it, but it's just in case there is going to be something that will really rile a community, that you have got an opportunity for the community to have their say in that instance. I don't envisage that it's going to happen, but I think it gives some comfort around it. So I think it's a good compromise, and thanks to staff and colleagues for your support on this.
Okay, I've got Yanni, Andrew and Phil, and I've recognised Phil first.
I'm sorry, what have I started now?
No, I just...
You were fine.
I
Sorry.
can very simply say, look, I'm very pleased that the community boards in particular raised their concerns with us to make sure this works. Like clearly there have been times when trees have been taken out and it has not been a good process, and this will clarify that process. So in fact, for the next till the end of the year, it'll be clear as to the community board's involvement and in effect sign off.
Till the end of SCIRT. Yeah. Okay, Yanni?
Yeah, I think for me, my understanding of this policy is this will actually help us protect trees and minimise the loss of trees unnecessarily. So I think that's a really positive thing. I think we've seen far too many trees needlessly removed, and obviously some people benefit from that, but actually the cost to the city adds up after a while, and the cost to the community. So I think this is a really positive way forward that hopefully will enable more trees to be saved, less trees to be removed unnecessarily, and puts in place a process by which the community boards can be informed, which I think, and give feedback, which I think is really important. So I'm happy to support it.
Okay, Andrew.
Thank you. I'm a lot more supportive of this in its current form than I was in the way that it was originally set out in the resolution and the report. I think it needs to be borne in mind that trees have got a value other than a financial value in terms of an environmental value and an amenity value to residents and visitors, and part of the character of our city. So I certainly welcome the fact that the balance has been tipped a little bit more in favour of the community boards having an earlier heads up and an opportunity to provide feedback. This is one of those typical finding the balance issues that we often have to deal with between the need for the SCIRT programme to be able to progress without too much in the way of impediment, but at the same time the opportunity for the community boards to be involved and comment on behalf of the communities. If I could just make one comment in regard to the wording, I think it just needs to be tidied up slightly. The community board is to be given 3 working days notice prior to any removals to be carried. Oh, has that just happened?
Yeah.
Removals to be carried out. While I was looking the other way, you changed exactly what I want to change. So, thank you very
Mind
much.
readers sitting here. Okay, right, excellent. So we're all good? Okay, so has somebody moved it?
I'll move it.
Not so much. Phil and Jamie. Okay, I'll put that. Those in favour, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, carried. Thank you. Item 40.